You have to build good habits. Hey there! A couple of months ago, I was at a pretty low point. Okay? We've all been there. We've all had bad times. That's kind of life. That's kind of what happens. But I was working a job that I didn't really enjoy, like at all. Kind of hated it, actually. I was addicted to my phone. I would doom scroll. This, all day. It's a dope background, by the way. Anyway, because of that, I would only get about 4 hours of sleep per night, if I was lucky. I'm being a little generous there. It is probably worse than 4 hours a night. I was playing football at the time, at a high school level, obviously, so it's not like unbelievable, but I mean, I was playing pretty well at the time, shockingly. Regardless, my social life was like completely shit, so I wasn't very happy at the time. And during this time, I wanted to improve, like, what my quality of life. But, I didn't have any energy left throughout the day. Because, I mean, I would spend it at work or at football. It was just what I thought. But, that was just because of some bad habits that we're going to get into in a little bit. Now, I came up with a lot of plans to fix this whole hole in my life. But I did a lot of the thinking part, but I never actually, like, went into it. I did want to change at some point. And eventually, this last year, I did. I found a job that I finally enjoy. It's my construction job, which I'm working now. If you saw the previous video, then, you would know. So go watch it. Anyway, I'm working a job that I really do enjoy. Because I got this great job that I really do enjoy, it taught me how to properly budget and led me to more money, which led me to having more fun stuff, the availability to do fun stuff. And then I also picked up reading for the first time ever in my life. Since I was like 9, reading fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid when I was grounded, which, by the way, everybody knows that you finish those books even when you get ungrounded because they're that good. I like this one. Anyway, one of the books that I'm currently reading, I don't have it on me at this particular moment, that has completely changed my perspective on self-improvement, like completely, is Atomic Habits by James Clear. I highly recommend it. But what I've gathered from this is, if good habits are easy and bad habits are hard, the good will stick and the bad will fade. To a simple whisper. So this is not a complicated situation. If you make it really easy to commit your good habits to like actually doing them, and then make it really hard to do any of your bad habits, you're good. So today I'm here to tell you the kinds of habits that I dropped using this method, and more importantly, what kinds of things you can do with this newfound freedom. So let's get into it! As I mentioned previously, my mornings were packed with a lot of doom scrolling. A while back, my morning routine would be 2 hours long, because I would spend 45 minutes scrolling on the shitter until my legs became numb. And then I'd doom scroll even more when I sat down for a bowl of cereal. And so to fix that, I started charging my phone in my bathroom. It's weird, I know, because I'm spending a lot of time on the shitter. But conveniently enough, my cord is only about that long, give or take. So I couldn't really extend it very far, and it doesn't reach the toilet. So when I'm taking my morning shit, it's a lot shorter time because I'm not spending it. And then, just in case I ever decided to pick up my phone in the mornings, I have this little system where every single time I pick up my phone before the first 45 minutes of my morning are up, so I wake up at 5. So from 5 to 5:45, I can't touch my phone. And if I do, then I have to add another 5 minutes onto that timer until I get on my phone for like the first time of it, or really the first time of the day. And I have pushed it to about 6:20 a couple of times. Whoops. And eventually, I'll see if I can get a proof in the pudding here. My screen time went from a strong 9 hours a day to a very measly 2, as you can tell right here. And I think I could have gone lower. Getting your mornings back is without a doubt one of the most beneficial things that you can do. As humans, we're like biologically most efficient in the mornings. I mean, you've heard it before, like the Action Hall, circadian rhythm shit. You know, you wake up, you see the sun, and all of a sudden you're like, boom, 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 let's get to it, right? And then you just do all this stuff, and you have so much energy and time in the mornings. The key to setting up these really, really beneficial mornings for you, a good amount of energy, which comes from a good amount of sleep, a good amount of time, which is from scheduling out your mornings and figuring out what you want to do at these particular times. And in my opinion, the most important of all of them is getting yourself in the right environment to get things done. You make the environment around you really, really easy to be productive. You're going to end up being vastly more productive than you would have been in any other circumstance, just because you're in that environment. So the cheat code seems very, very simple. Make the things that you want easy, and make the things that you don't want hard. But now you may be asking yourself, okay, Hudson, you gave me some great freaking advice, but how do I actually make this happen? What are some actual examples of habits that I could instill in my own life, and how would I do it? And to respond to this, I would say, bitch. Okay, I got you. And to that, I would respond, be patient. Holy shit, I'm getting to it. Okay, let's start off easy. Instead of being on your phone until you go to sleep, right? So you're spending every single minute before you go to sleep on your phone. Let's try to throw a book in the mix there. I know. Throw a vomit, whatever. Then throw something that's not a screen in front of you. It doesn't have to be a book necessarily. Could just be a podcast you listen to. Could just be a little bit of journaling. You could journal. You could draw. Just do something to wind yourself down. Get yourself in a calm mindset. And let your brain know, okay, the day is over, let's wind down. Let's get shit done. And by that I mean sleep. Obviously you're not going to want to do these things all the time, because it's a lot easier to just go on your phone and once again, I mean, it's something that you're going to benefit from so much. And once you really instill that in your mind, it's going to be like that. And then if you also combine this with have your phone plugged up in a different room, then you can't be on your phone while you're in bed, and you have to figure out something else to do if you can't sleep. And there's a book right in front of you, you're like, oh
shit, I try to fall asleep right now, which is not working, or I leave.
The method is unpatched, okay? Another example. Let's say you're going to a grocery store, right? Skip the dessert aisle, skip the Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie aisle. Seriously though, skip them. I mean, it's hard to not eat healthy when you only have healthy food in your house. Then you have to really, really try to not be healthy. And you have to go out of your way to be like,
give me that oatmeal cream pie.
You have to drive all the way to Walmart just to go grab a box, and then you eat the whole box, and then that's just me. It's just me, I know. I'm the only one who loves. Anyway, all this doesn't just apply to making good habits. If you flip the process on its head and you try to get rid of something by making it harder, like let's say you want to quit vaping or smoking because you don't want to be a loser for the rest of your life. Burn it. Burn it. In a fire. Lock it in a safe. Throw it out. Throw it in someone else's dumpster, and then
frame their 13-year-old child for it.
I don't know. Get rid of it, and then you won't have a problem trying to smoke it, or fighting the temptation to smoke, because it's literally just out of sight, out of mind. And then just don't buy another one, and you won't have the problem of, I can't. I want to get one so bad. You won't have that problem because it's not in front of you. It's such a simple equation. Now let's apply this to something else that I know a lot of young men have struggled with. Gooning. You ever feel tempted to goon? Throw your phone across the room. I wouldn't say break it if you're not paying for it, though. I would probably say, maybe set it down just out of arm's reach and just breathe. And really think if that's something you want to do. Regardless, you find a way to make it through eventually. The biggest thing to remember is that your habits are going to be made through your methods. So, what I've said today, I think that you should 100% apply it to your life, but don't necessarily copy everything that I said. just try to formulate these things into your life slowly and not try to pile them on all one after another. And eventually, you'll pile on so many good habits, you're going to become better than you ever thought you could be. I believe in you. You should believe in yourself. You're beautiful. It's time for me to go to the gym. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video, or at least got something important out of it. Please don't forget, like, subscribe, do all the cute things. If you ring that bell icon, I might even send you a kiss. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Good night.